This shirt is real life right now. Like, this is a real thing that's happening right now, and I'm pissed off about it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel where I do weekly pick-a-card readings that challenge you to explore all things growth. And this is our Mercury Retrograde reading. I'm just trying to see what energy it has to bring for us. We have 4 different piles here. We have pile number 1 with the citrine. We have pile number 2 with the rose quartz. We have pile number 3 with the Lapis Lazuli. And we have pile number 4 with the rainbow fluorite. Again, this is going to give us the energy for the Mercury retrograde. Google the Mercury retrograde if you don't know what it is. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of my intro trying to explain what that is. All right, everybody, so those are our 4 separate piles here. I'm going to give you some time to take a deep, mindful breath before you pick your pile. Again, this is our Mercury retrograde reading, so it's just going to give us the energy for the retrograde. Usually things get a little crazy. I would Google it because I don't want to spend a whole bunch of my intro trying to explain what the Mercury retrograde is. Shit just gets crazy. You can get this shirt on my website at thehoodrathippie.com. We're going to get right down in the reading. Your timestamps will be in the description down below. And when you're ready, let's grow. What's up, pile 1? You guys chose the citrine. Mercury is going into retrograde, and we are just going to see what type of energy we have to look forward to. We're going to get right into it. Card number 1, show the world the real you. Bring love into the situation. And work through your fears, okay. And we got all purples on the table. So we have show the world the real you. Bring love into the situation. I hope you can see this. This is the first time I'm doing this setup. Bring love in the situation. And then we have work through your fears. All right. So a lot of us are in our headspace. A lot of us are clouded by a lot of wanting of the love to come in. And during the retrograde, you guys, we're going to have to stop being afraid to put ourselves out there. We have to work through that fear of just getting outside. I know we're going through a lot right now, but there's some talents that you're hiding from the world, pile 1. And you're afraid to show them. Excuse me. And you're afraid to show these talents. It keeps you in your headspace. It keeps you in fear. But the Mercury retrograde is going to further push that fear. For some reason, I got to flip more cards to figure that out. But we're getting past our fears this retrograde, pile 1. Showing the world the real you, putting yourself out there. The love will come after the self-love, of course. The path. All right, so some of us are fearful that we don't know what our path is, and some of us need to start taking action on what it is we really want. We're in our headspace about the future. We're in our headspace. Some of us are thinking about love too much. Some of us are trying to manifest a relationship, but we don't even know what the fuck's going on in our own life. Like, we don't even know. Some of us aren't loving ourselves enough. Some of us don't know ourselves enough. Some of us don't know our true talents enough. And that is why that love isn't manifesting during the time that you think it should happen, because you yourself don't know your true path and your true calling, and that's why the love isn't coming in. You yourself aren't showing yourself the love that you're trying to manifest, and that's why the love isn't coming in. So self-love, y'all get tired of hearing that shit. But yeah, and you have to start getting active towards what your dreams are. Figuring out your dreams and getting active towards them. Change. Powerful changes, pile 1. Don't fear the change. And there's another 8. So we have 2 8s on the table, meaning action, activity, now. So the time is now to work through these fears and start putting ourselves out there towards the dreams that we want. The retrograde is going to shake some shit up for you to where it's going to try to force you to stay in your headspace. But fight through it. Fight through that need to sit there and wonder. Fight through that need to sit there and worry. And whatever dream you have, get up and take action toward it. Crown chakra blockage, power 1. Abundance. Yep. So as soon as we make those changes, as soon as we get out of that headspace, as soon as we start accepting start being grateful for the things that we have around us, that's when, and that's red, and that change is red. So yeah, the love is going to come through as soon as you start doing the things that I said before, the self-love. So we have abundance here, and she's just covered in the red and surrounded by red. And with this change, there's red in there as well. I hope to God this is focusing for you guys. I really do. But again, for those that are trying to manifest love, it's coming. Be patient. Find your own path. Find your own way. Find out who you really are before you bring somebody into your life and they figure out stuff about you that you didn't even know about yourself. It's not their job to clean that up. It's not their job to fix that, power 1. It's your job to shower yourself with love so that you truly know yourself and truly know your path and truly know your calling, so that we can get past these fears, so that this abundance can come in. Don't fear the change, though. Don't fear the change. Some of you could be some of you could be a Scorpio, or some of you could be manifesting a Scorpio-like energy. Have some Scorpio in your chart, but that Scorpio card is screaming at me. All right. Possibilities. Yes. So the possibilities are going to be endless as soon as you figure out which direction you want to go in, pile 1. Endless possibilities for you. Your path is going to wide open, and a lot of powerful change is going to come through. Celebrate. Yep, it's going to cause reason for celebrate this retrograde. So the beginning of the retrograde is going to stir up some shadow worky stuff that's going to make you face these fears and put yourself out there more. And then some powerful change is going to come through. That love is going to come through because you've finally figured out what it is that you truly want. And you finally figured out a good way to show yourself some love. The love that it is you're trying to manifest here. Some of us are going to have reasons to celebrate because of jobs. Some of us are going to have reasons to celebrate because of just goals that we've set for ourselves. That rainbow is just showing a lot of blessings coming your way. So we got abundance. We have the possibilities with the rainbow and the blessings. We have celebrate. So the beginning of the retrograde is going to be emotional because we're getting past these fears and really stepping into our true power. And then after we get over that fear, the best things on the other side of that fear. Pile 1. Breakthrough. Breakthrough. The best things are on the other side of that fear, pile 1. So as soon as we break through, as soon as we get past those fears, some of us are in fear right now. Some of us are living in a deep fear and a deep concern of our future. Some of us are clouded in a jealousy, or you're comparing yourself to other people's successes. You have some anxieties. I need some water, I'm sorry. You have some anxieties about things. But you're very passionate. You're very driven. You just don't know which way to go. You're probably young. You're procrastinating a little bit. You're indecisive. You have too many eights on the table for you not to be taking action right now. Because the eights always let me know that some action needs to be taken. And then you have an 11 right here. And then you have this pathway. So you have this pathway. And then you have an 11, which is a gateway. In this breakthrough card. So man, as soon as we step past those fears, pile one, it's going to be a wonderful, beautiful thing. All right. Expect miracles. Expect miracles. So the challenges that you go through at the beginning of the retrograde pile one, they are stepping stones. They are helping you get past your fears. Whatever's breaking away from your life, whatever's breaking away from your life, just let it go. Choice has always been yours here and now. So yeah, you're mad indecisive. You're mad indecisive because of the fear, but we have another rainbow on the table. Means blessings are coming. We just got to get past that fear, Paula. We got to get past that fear. It's unhealthy. It's an unhealthy fear. It's causing stress and anxiety that is bullshit because it's unnecessary. Again, we have the abundance. We've got another rainbow on the table, meaning blessings. And then you can see this rainbow here. I don't know if you can see. I don't know what you can see right now. I don't know what you can see right now. Hopefully everything is focusing for you guys. But yeah, love is coming through as soon as you love yourself and figure out what your path is. And the blessings are coming through as soon as you face that fear. Retrograde is going to stir some shit up. It's going to bring some stuff to light for you. Some things are going to be a lot clearer. You are receiving messages through dreams and other means of inspiration. Trust your vision and guidance. All right, so you are guided. You are guided, pile one. Trusting your intuition so you can get out of that headspace and that fear. Co-create with these spirit guides and the people around you. And just trusting your own intuition. Co-creating just with your higher self. Believe in yourself more. You need some structure in your headspace, pile one. You definitely need some structure in your headspace. And maybe in your physical world for some of you. But the possibilities are endless. Like, I don't know how much I gotta say this. I don't know how much I gotta say this. You gotta trust. Those changes are gonna be so abundant for you. You're so fearful of this change, though. Don't fear the change, pile one. You have some choices to make. You need some meditation. You need some breath and some stillness in your life. You need to start listening to your spirit guides and the people in your life that believe in you. There are people in your life that believe in you more than you believe in yourself, and you need to start listening to those people. Go the distance. So we got go the distance. We have breakthrough. We got 2 cheetahs on the table. Nice. 2 cheetahs on the table. Driven, determined, fierce. We can go all the way. All right, let's get these breakthroughs going because powerful change, powerful change. Another 11 on the table, meaning gateway. Finding your path. Finding your path is a big, big deal for you during this retrograde. Finding it and trusting it. Finding it and trusting that you found it yourself. Loyal hearts. Ooh, baby. There's that love. There is that love. Patience, patience, patience. You're trapped inside your shell right now. You are so trapped inside your shell. You need to break free. You need to start expressing yourself more. Be very particular about who you're expressing yourself through through the Mercury retrograde, because communication is all wonky during the retrograde. So be very, very particular who you're speaking with and who you're sharing your ideas with. You're afraid that some of your ideas are going to be taken from you, and you should be. You should be during the retrograde at least. But just start being particular about who you share your ideas with. There are a lot of wise people around you, but there are still people around you that you need to cut off. That's a lot of the change that needs to happen here. Is you cutting off the people in your life that don't serve you. But you do have some very, very wise, very, very loyal, very, very loving people in your life that you need to let in. With the loyal hearts, and it's got the two owls, the king and the queen there. Lots of big changes, Pawan. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. Cut the cord. I just said cut those motherfuckers off, did I not? I just said that shit. Cut them off. These people that have you in this state of fear. There's a Scorpio in some of your guys' life that's got to go. I said earlier that some of you guys were attracting a Scorpio in your life. Take that how it resonates. But some of you have a Scorpio in your life that is not for your greater good. Or they got Scorpio in somewhere in their chart, or Scorpio-like tendencies, I don't know. But you need to start protecting yourself from Scorpio energies. People that are trying to be mad controlling and control your destiny and control your fate and your future. You need to break free from that. Anybody that's trying to do that right now. Starseed, what lights you up? Finding that path, figuring out who you are and what makes you truly happy, and it's not coming from the ideas of other people. You have 1 eggshell, 2 eggshell, 3 eggshells on the table. So we have this eggshell. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm pointing at right now. So we have this eggshell right here. We have the owl sitting on that egg house right there. And then we have another owl, which is another wise spirit guide or physical guide in your life. But then there's an egg down there as well. So you are stuck in a shell and you need to break free. You are stuck in your shell and you need to break free. You need to trust yourself, get out of your headspace, break these patterns of procrastination, and just go for it. Your fear is holding you back, Pawan. All right. Deep replenishment, rest, retreat, be held. All right. So some of us aren't letting the love in that we have around us already. Bring love into the situation. This is also a self-love card with all that pink going on there. So some of us need some rest, self-love. Some of us need to amp up the vegetables we're putting in our mouth. More water needs to be consumed. A lot of water. Some of us are not on our water game. There's a lot of green on the table right now, so yeah, that's health. Some of us just need to be rejuvenated. Some of us need to ask ourselves, when was the last time we felt we didn't feel sluggish? When was the last time we didn't feel like our body was having a lot of aches and pains? When was the last time we actually got up and exercised? When was the last time we had a meal that didn't make us feel like shit afterwards? Ask yourself those questions, because if the answers are negative, then that's why you're consistently in your headspace, pile 1. You're consistently in your headspace because you're not consuming enough water, you're not treating your body well, you're not treating your mind well. Take it how it resonates. But that love will come in as soon as you start loving yourself. As soon as you start loving yourself. People get tired of hearing that. They get tired of hearing it. That is your reading, pile 1. If it resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. You're more than welcome to pick up one of these shirts to support my channel. I have other shirts and mugs to choose from. You guys have some healing to do. You guys have some healing to do during this retrograde. Some shit's going to come in and scare you. But push through those fears and eat some vegetables. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful day. Fight through this retrograde. I love you guys. And always be mindful of your growth. What's up, pile 2? Welcome to your Mercury Retrograde reading. You chose the rose quartz stone. And this is, we're just going to see what the energy is going to be like for the Mercury Retrograde. Shit gets crazy, so we're just going to prepare ourselves. Card number 1. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay. I got to flip more cards to see if that's a good momentum, but already with that color, I'm seeing some self-care. If you're working on it, keep doing it. If you're not, start doing it. The answers you need are coming. All right. So, but again, it's the retrograde. So whatever answers come through, be very careful that they're coming from a place that is trustworthy, because communication gets weird during the retrograde. False communication can be happening. You're very close to achieving your goals. So a lot of us are having a lack of trust. Some doubt is going on about our goals right now. Some of us are indecisive. Some of us just need some answers about where to go or what to do next. Those answers are going to come, but again, we have to be very, very particular about where we're getting our answers from, pile 2, because the retrograde is when it comes to communication and signing contracts or just solidifying things, the retrograde is just not a good time to do that. So the answers are coming, but make sure they're coming from a trustworthy source. And you'll be all right. What did I say at the beginning of this reading when I flipped that over? I said, with that color, some self-love. I hope you can see this. I haven't done this setup before, so I hope you can see what I'm holding up right now. It says self-love, and it's got this girl, she's just holding herself. And it has that 6, which means harmonize. So you may have to co-create. You need to start trusting in your spirit guide, trusting in yourself, so that you know who to trust around you when these opportunities start coming for you. But self-love routine, self-love routine. People get tired of hearing that. Don't have the time, you got the time. Pleasure. So with the self-love and the pleasure right next to each other, some of us need to start getting hip to pleasing ourselves and figuring out what we like, so that when this love does come in, we can stop being so giving and receiving more. Start receiving more of the love. Start receiving more of the pleasure. Some of us have a codependency, and we give, but we're not receiving enough self-love, and we're not receiving enough pleasure from ourselves and enough pleasure from our lovers if we do have a lover. You need to start speaking up about what it is that pleases you and start getting that pleasure. If you don't know what pleases you, then it's because you haven't done enough self-love and enough self-pleasure to understand what the fuck it is that you want, pile 2. So start doing that more, so that you can tell your lover or your future lover what it is that you'd like. That is a must. That needs to happen like ASAP. Yeah. So that 8 means wisdom. Some of us aren't hip to what it is that we really like, or some of us aren't speaking up about it. The void. Yeah, so some of us are either blinded to what it is we really want, or some of us are afraid to talk about what it is that we really want. But as soon as we push past that fear, as soon as we break through, some new beginnings are coming for you. Some changes are coming. But again, it has to come from a trustworthy source. It has to come from a place of love. It has to come from a place of love, Pile 2. That's so crazy because you chose the rose quartz, and there's so much love and healing that has to be done with this group. There's a loneliness that you're feeling. Some of you. And a deep need for that love. It comes from within. It comes from within. And some of you have been trying to manifest it. Some of you have been trying to manifest it through what's the word for it? It's not sex magic when you're doing it yourself, I guess. But some of you guys have been doing masturbation manifestations, and that's working for you. If you guys haven't tried masturbation manifestation, try it. I guess I could link something in the description down below, but some of you guys have the power to do that. If you just go alone in the dark, light some candles, love yourself, please yourself, and you can manifest that way. Google it. It's out there. It's a real thing. It's out there. It's a real thing. But some of you guys have the power to do that, to just kind of touch yourself and manifest the things that you want by pleasing yourself. Spirit is in the motherfucking house. She's touching herself. Can you see it? Can you see? Please tell me you can see this. Please tell me you can see this right now. This love. This love. In the way, because she's pleasing herself and her manifestations. Do you see that third eye is just activating? I love when I'm right. I love when I'm right. I love when spirit just comes through and it's like, you know, she's right. She's right. All right. Masturbation manifestation, guys. Google it. After this video, I need the watch time. All right. Group work. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Stay tuned for my retreat, Witches, Weed, Wine, and Whatnots. Yes, Witches, Weed, Wine, and Whatnots. It's going to be a nice little retreat where we just get together and we do a lot of weird shit under the moon. Stay tuned for that. But you guys have a tribe that you're trying to create, or a tribe that's waiting for you. And you can manifest through that too. So this retrograde is going to be nice for you as soon as you start getting this self-love, this pleasure work going, start trusting the people around you. Yeah, this retrograde ain't going to be shit. All right, mindfulness. Yep, just be careful of the people that you're bringing in. Be careful of the decisions that you're making. And be careful of the love that you're manifesting. Some of us, I'm not a love spell type person. I'm a self-love spell. So all the love spells that I do is either me bringing love into myself or me spreading love to someone else. I don't do like love spells to where someone needs to be in love with me or anything like that. I'm very careful with that. I don't tell people not to do it. I just say I stay away from that stuff because I've only seen them end badly where people become obsessed, and that's how abuse and stuff like that happens. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents about love spells. But you need to be mindful of the love that you're trying to bring in. If some of you guys are out there and you're trying to get somebody through a love spell, protect yourself, protect that person. Please do your research on love spells before you start fucking around with that shit. Because I am a happily married woman. I have 2 kids, and I still got motherfuckers in my inbox trying to make it work. All right, so be careful. about the shit that you do, because you can inadvertently put a love spell on somebody and they stay in love, boo. You may be feeling like you're in love right now and you want to get that person right now, but energy changes, love changes, you change, your feelings change. But if you put that spell on somebody, that ain't going to change. It's not going to change. Love yourself and the love will come. You are transcending duality and a beaming of limitless. Wait, hold on. I can't because the flash. It's spotty. Okay, you are transcending duality and becoming a limitless being. Nice. Nice. So I don't see any type of negative energy coming through during this retrograde. I see a lot of healing and self-love. Like, it's just so beautiful. A lot of healing and self-love. A lot of sex magic going on. A lot of healing and self-pleasure going on. Somebody needs to go to the sex shop with their lover or by themselves, get you some toys and make it happen. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of the old, and you are free. I can read, you guys, but because I have the flash, yeah, all I see is spots right now. Okay, so we have blue, a lot of blues on the table. So yeah, so some trust needs to come in, some stillness, some breath, some meditation, some consumption of some water. And letting go. So we're letting go, we're releasing some stuff, just being mindful to the stuff that's we're thinking about. I don't see a lot of blockages for you. I just see you needing to trust the people around you, making sure that they're there for the purpose of your goals. You're going to heal, so you need people around you that are healers. If they're not, then they gotta go. Sorry. My dreams become reality. All right. We have this, and we have you are very close to achieving your goals. Good shit, good shit. Love, self-love, getting out of that void, being very mindful. A lot of good, loving, healing energy I see for you guys during the retrograde. That's great. Okay, so that loneliness, guys. That loneliness that you're feeling. So some of us are having things being taken from us. So Spirit's going to come through and take some things from you. You have a fear of abandonment yourself from some stuff in the past that you need to heal from. There are people around you that are eager to work with you, but you have a lack of trust, and you're not letting that love in, or you're not letting that help in. You feel like you can do everything yourself, but it's time to change that way of thinking. Don't be afraid to ask for help. There's too much of a lonely feeling going on. Too much of a lonely feeling. Some of us, it's okay to be alone. Some of us need that just so we can get through the shadow work, so we can be alone with our thoughts, so that we can work through them and we can heal them. But some of us are feeling really lonely, like we're just yearning for this love, but turn the love inward and it will come. Deep knowing. And we have a lot of full moons on the table too. So some of us are anxious. Some of us have a psychic ability, an intuitive ability that we're just not trusting. Some of us, our intuition works better when we're in like a coven or we're working with other people. So just start researching that. Some of us are baby witches or baby spiritualists, whatever you want to label yourself as. Some of you guys are new to the practice, and you really need to start doing the protection and the self-love. I am an OG. I'm a 40-year-old woman deep into my spiritual practice. So that's why you're always going to hear that self-love from me. So if you're new to spirituality and you're trying to get hit with those love spells and those binding spells, this is not the place for you. I'm not the one to give you that advice for that. You need to love yourself before you start working with spells that are going to take away somebody else's free will. Love yourself and the love will come. Okay, yeah. So you're going to harmonize with some stuff. Yeah. Some of y'all are in here. So if it's not resonating for you, if you're not a baby witch that's looking for a love spell, that's just dying for love, if that's not you right now, then this is not the part for you. But there are a lot of you in here right now that are new to spirituality and are longing for some love right now. Some of us have some daddy issues. Some of us have some past sex trauma that we're getting over. But some deep wounds need to be healed before you start bringing in some energies that do not belong to you, hun. Okay? Before you start bringing in some energies that aren't meant for you. Before you start manifesting a love from someone that is already attached to someone. Like I'm not into the, like twin flame doesn't resonate with me. Like I'm not hip to that stuff. If you are, that's fine. But like love spells do work. They are real. And if you do that to someone, they're like the hardest thing to break. So be very particular about the love that you're trying to manifest in your life, because it can get dangerous. You don't know what you don't know. Pile 2, you don't know what you don't know. And you need to start getting hip to the magic of yourself so that you can love yourself, and then everything will come through. For the rest of you guys, you just need some stillness and meditation and some self-love, and you need to start getting hip with the masturbation manifestation. And if you have a partner right now, then start doing sex magic with that partner. Wait, postpone, say no. So the magic, some of you guys are trying to perform some magic and manifest right now. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest right now, love-wise, if it isn't self-love, don't do it. If you're trying to manifest someone else, whoever that person is that you're trying to manifest in your life, if it's a certain someone, don't do it. You can hit the dislike button. You can leave this reading right now if what I'm telling you is hitting you in a place that you don't like. But Spirit is coming through right now to tell you, whoever it is you're trying to put that love spell on, some of you guys are trying to do that right now, don't do it. So we have a no. It says no. It says no. It also says wait, postpone, pause, say no. So that's a no. Stop trying to manifest that dude or whatever. And this says not for you. So you guys are trying to conjure up some stuff that doesn't belong to you. Stop it. Stop. That's messy and it's dangerous. Get grounded. Empath. Highly sensitive. Connect with nature. All right. So our empaths right here, we need our spiritual baths. We need our protection baths. We need to start getting a regimen on that. And this not for you. Those feelings and stuff that you're picking up are feelings and emotions that don't belong to you. And we have to start being mindful of what's ours and what isn't ours. Pile 2. So if you're feeling lonely and you're feeling down and you're feeling bluesy, be mindful to the people around you, because it could be the people around you that you're picking that stuff up from. So these negative emotions that you're going to feel through the retrograde, you need to be mindful of whether they're yours or whether there's someone around you. Because a lot of us have a codependency issue. A lot of us need someone to need us. And we need to start expressing more self-love so we can get over that. We need us to need us. That's it. As soon as you love yourself, the love will come. You won't need anything else. But our empaths, start protecting yourselves. Start protecting your emotions, start protecting your energy, start cutting off the people that don't serve you. Or Spirit's going to come through and start cutting them off for you. Birthing a new age, dreaming of a new world into being. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And there's those pinks. The pinks. I love the pinks. For the self-love and the healing. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, we got some work to do. We have some masturbation manifestation we need to Google. We have some people that we need to cut out of our life. We need to be mindful to the choices and the decisions that we make. We need to not do that love spell if we're thinking about doing a love spell towards someone. It isn't for us. They aren't for us. They ain't for you, boo. We need to start doing more self-love and protection spells because we are an empath and we are picking up shit that doesn't belong to us. All right. If that reading resonated with you, Pile 2, please leave me a comment down below. You know, I love hearing from you guys in the comments down below. You can get a shirt like this or a mug or anything else that I designed myself from the hoodrathippie.com. It goes to help support me and my channel so I can pump out more videos like this. Until next time, please come back and leave me a comment and let me know how this self-love and that masturbation manifestation worked for you. I love you guys, and until next time, always be mindful of your growth. What's up, Pile 3? You chose the Lapis Lazuli. And we're going to see what the energy the Mercury Retrograde has to bring for us. Prosperity lies ahead. We like to hear that. All right. A time to give rather than take. Okay. Luck is on your side. All right. So fuck this retrograde, okay? Okay, so some of us are going to be in a position to where we can start contributing. I see a lot of green on the table, so some financial stability is coming through. The things that we've been working towards are you're going to be successful at them. Good stuff. Prosperity. So okay. Let's see what else we got going on here. Action. Okay, so some of us need to start taking action towards our goals. Some of us need to start taking action towards our health. Again, there's a lot of green on the table, so we need some activity. Some of us need to harmonize with someone that's around us. Someone around us needs some love and some healing. Some people around us need some advice. There's someone around us there's someone around you that has some unhealthy habits, and they're being brought into your life because you were meant to heal them. Interesting. So be mindful to someone that has some dependency issues that's going to be brought into your life, Pile 3, because don't push them away. They're going to be hard-headed and they're going to be stubborn when it comes to this help that you're going to give. But just keep working on them. Don't give up on them, and you can help this person. And by you helping them, it's going to help you. Interesting. By you helping this person, it's really going to help you. Beginnings. All right, powerful change is coming through, and love is coming through. So some of us have some love that's coming through, and you guys are going to help heal each other. This is great. But some reflections need to be made. Some of us need to look within ourselves a lot too during the retrograde. Being very mindful of ourselves and our thoughts. Patience. Sorry, have I not been showing you guys? So we need to have patience with ourselves and the people around us that need this healing and this comfort, because it's going to be coming from us. And some of us don't believe that we can give that. And some of us don't believe that we're healers and that we can heal. Or some of us think that we can, or have an idea that we can, and don't know that we have, and haven't expressed it. So start expressing your healing capabilities. And be patient with your past and the past decisions that you've made. Some of us have some past abuse, some past addictions, some past things that we really need to let go of in order for us to take action and become this healer that we were meant to be. Because some people are going to be put in front of you that need you during the retrograde. Pile 3. And these people are going to be also addicts, also people that have gone through abuse. And because you have gone through these things, you are in a position to help heal them. So start collecting all the bullshit that you went through. Just start journaling it so you have some bullet points on how to help other people not go through that same shitty shit. Integrity. Gratitude. Passion. Okay, so some of us already know that we're healers and we're trying to create like a healing business, a healing practice. Some of us are trying to create like a spiritual practice. Some of us are trying to create a business or gain a job through our capabilities, through the ways of us being able to either give advice, communicate with people, to heal people with our energy, or to heal people with our hands. You're very passionate about it, but be particular about the business ventures that are going to be presented to you, as well as the ones that you're going toward right now. Just because it's the retrograde. Just because it's the retrograde, and you have to be able to put trust in the way that you're communicating and the way that the people are communicating with you. So if you're trying to build something through your own, if you're trying to build wealth through your own power, be very careful through the Mercury retrograde of who you're co-creating with, and who you're sharing your ideas with. You are a being of light. It is time for you to express yourself and share your wisdom. Nice. All right. So a time to give rather than take in this green, healing, loving, magic. You either a green witch or an earth witch. And if you don't label yourself, that's fine. You just might connect with the Fae, or connect with earth energies or spirit animals. But you got some serious self-doubt going on about your magic. You got some self-doubt going on about your healing capabilities. You want to start this business, but you have some I was just saying this shit to somebody. I don't know why I always forget the word, but you have some imposter syndrome. You have an imposter syndrome of not believing that you have these healing qualities and that you have this magic that you can share with the world. You need to be grateful for who you are. You need to be nicer to yourself, more patient to yourself. You need to start taking action towards your dreams and not just wishing and wondering. If you feel a certain way about yourself, if you think, I think I work well with nature, or I think I work well with this, then start experimenting with those things so that you can be truer about your path, and these new beginnings will come. But some of you guys have already been successful with your little rituals. Some of you guys have already been successful with your spells, but you're still afraid to kind of share them with other people. But if, let's say, you did a little spell and it helped you with motivation, that's something that you can share with someone. That's a little something, that's a little blessing, that's a little tidbit that you can share with someone else. And look, you just healed someone else. That's a little bit of healing that you can send someone else. So trust in your healing ability, trust in your manifestation, trust in your magic, and trust that you can spread it to other people. You have that energy that you can spread to other people. Look at this woman. Look at her palms. Can you even see that? Can you even see it? Look at that energy she is radiating. Look at how proud of herself she is, how grateful she is. I am at peace. Let's get out of the headspace. New beginnings await you. You are ready. Trust yourself. New beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. That's awesome. Trust. And I was just saying this shit. Like, I love when spirit comes through like that. Start trusting in your magic. Look at you, girl, working with the moon and everything. You can work with the moon. You can work with the rain. You can work with the fae, with the angels, with the earth. You got that magic. You can work with flowers and herbs. Look at all those herbs and flowers. You can make lotions. You can make massage oils. Look at this passion and fire that I sense that some of you guys can get like really hip into the massage oil game and just putting a little bit of your love and energy in it, this energy that you radiate all the time, that you don't know you radiate all the time. But just put a little dab of that energy in that bottle, shake it up, sell it, and people will put it on, just be like, ah, yes, yes. Yes, start spreading that love so that energy that you have can literally be bottled up and shared with the world. Literally. Why? Okay. A lot of us are confused about our path. A lot of us are not trusting it. A lot of us just need to educate ourselves more on who we are and what we want to call ourselves. And because a lot of us are trying to create a business, but we don't know what to title ourselves. Like, everybody's looking for a title. Or we want to start expressing ourselves, but we really don't know which angle to come at. Am I a light worker? Am I a starseed? Like, there's so many things out there, and you do not have to label yourself if you don't want to. Don't let people make you feel like you have to do that. But really, really educate yourself. He's reaching for that book there. I hope you can see that. Really, really educate yourself about the magic that you can make and the things that you work well with. And you'll do just fine. You just need to educate yourself more a little bit about yourself and the things that you can create and what you can do. No place like home. Breathe. All right, stillness and meditation. Some of us need to change staying in the house a lot. Some of us need to get out of the house. Some of us need a vacation. But definitely a little bit more manifestation and reaching for a book more so we can know who we are and what it is that we provide for the world. Because we want to give it. We want to give it so much. We want to heal. We want to provide. We want to just kind of just have that loving energy for people, especially for the people in our house. Like there's little rituals and protection spells that you want to start doing for your family. Start doing them. Start trusting in them. If you did a protection ritual for your family and you're like, oh my God, I don't know if it worked, then it's not working. If you're in that space, you're making it not work with those thoughts, this purple, this crown chakra energy. Trust in your magic. Set it and forget it. My family is protected. They protected. That's it. That's it. They're protected. Trust that you can do that. Take you a spiritual bath, and through you, they are protected. Your guidance is divinely guided. So you are meant to be a guide. You are divinely guided so that you can be a guide. If that makes sense. So you are being, it's in your destiny. You really have no choice but to be this leader and this guide and this healer. So you need to start trusting yourself and trusting in your own healing capabilities and in your own magic right now. Spirit is saying right now, you are being guided to guide. Initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So some of us are really ascending. Some of us are breaking away. Some of us are doing our shadow work. Some of us are breaking those soul ties. Some of us are breaking those ancestral patterns. Some of us are really digging deep into cleansings and everything like that. And you are on the right path. You are on the right path. You are just not trusting it, my friend. Start trusting that you are on the right path. Those spells are working, the baths are working, the candle magic is working, however, the going out in nature is working. Whatever it is that you've been doing, it has been working. You are ascending. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Lovely. There's something that you're trying to create spiritually that's going to make you be a leader in your field. And you need to start trusting in that power. You need to find some peace within yourself. This integrity. Be prideful of who you are and what you can contribute to the world. Because it's all good things. All good things. You are on the right path. You are doing the right things. You just need a little bit more self-love in your life. Just a little hair of the self-care routine. Not like piles 1 and 2. They need a lot of it. But you just need to just keep up with it. Keep up with it so you can start trusting more. Because you'll start seeing more. Those intuitive hits will start coming in more. The more baths we have, the more protection spells we do. The more clearings that we do. The more cord cuttings that we do. It's like you're like, I've done all that. I've done all that. But you're almost there. Just be so happy and so grateful for the time that you put in and the place that you're at now. Because yeah, you're gonna have if you're trying to manifest a little coven, you're gonna have your coven. If you're trying to manifest a sisterhood, you're gonna have your little sisterhood. If you're trying to manifest a business to where you're a leader, a high priestess, you will have all of that. If you're just trying to manifest a career where you're in more power, then you can have that as well. But yeah, trust, trust, trust. Pile 3. Trust in yourself. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. You can get a shirt like this or a mug or anything else that I created myself from the hoodrathippie.com. It helps to support me and this channel so I can start pumping out, so I can keep pumping out videos like this. This was fun. I don't know if I'm going to do the setup again because I don't trust the way I'm holding up the cards. But yeah, you guys have some great things coming towards you in the retrograde as soon as you start trusting in your own magic, my friend. I love you. Always be mindful of your growth. What's up, pile 4? Last but not least, you picked the rainbow fluorite, and we're just going to see what type of energy you have to look forward to during the Mercury retrograde. Card number 1, nothing will come of this situation. Adjustments are required. Expect powerful change. All right, so we are working on something right now. We've been working hard on something, but there's something about it that needs to change. Some adjustments needs to be required. Some adjustments are required. If you have been trying to build a business or manifest a new job or manifest a new love, whatever the situation is, you've been going about it in a manner that isn't going to get you quite the result that you're looking for. So adjustment needs to be made. Some more love needs to be put in the situation. Some more you need to reflect on yourself more so you can see the truth about the matter. There's something that you're being left in the dark about this thing you're trying to manifest. So there's something in your life that isn't out for your greater good, pile 4, and you really need to start being mindful towards that, or it's going to push you it's going to push you off track in the wrong direction. So you really need to start thinking about the people that you have around you and the decisions that you're about to make for the future, because they can be detrimental. Resilience. Yeah, some of us have been working very, very, very hard, and if we're not careful, if we trust the wrong people, that hard work is going to be for shit. It's going to be for nothing. Something's going to be taken from us if we're not very careful through this retrograde. But if we are careful, if we do bring love into this situation, meaning being more mindful, being more careful with ourselves, make sure we're not pushing ourselves to death, that we're not letting people push us to death, that we're not carrying burdens that don't belong to us, that we're not taking on too much shit, that we're not trusting in the wrong people, going in the wrong direction, we're going to be okay. We need to start opening our eyes to the things that serve us and the things that don't. We have a lot of stuff in our life, pile 4, right now that is not serving us. And right now we're not serving us. You need more compassion for yourself. Some healing needs to be had. You're working too hard and you're not putting enough self-care in your life. I don't want to hear about you not having time, about the kids or whatever. You are in drastic need of some self-care. You are working too hard. You are in the dark about something. And if you don't change that, you're going to be bumped into a situation to where you're stuck there. You're stuck holding the baggage forever. Open your eyes to the shit you got going on around you, pile 4. You're taking on too much. Assessing, yes. There's something you're being blinded to, or something you're in denial about, because you've been working so hard on this dream or whatever, and there's some letting go that needs to happen, and you don't want to let go because you've been working too hard on it. You're afraid of the loss. You're afraid to let go of this bag. What's even in that bag? It doesn't look like anything she needs to be carrying. It doesn't look like anything she needs to be carrying. You're carrying a huge burden. And through this retrograde, you have to be very, very, very careful about the people and the energies that you bring in your life, or you're going to be carrying that burden forever. Somebody is trying you. Your patience and everything. Trying your patience, your determination. You have to push through this. You need some structure and some balance in your life. There's so much room for growth. You're just in the dark, pile for. There's something that you don't know about. There's something or someone that's not being trustworthy towards you. Power source. They are draining you of your energy. And you know who this person is. And you letting them do it. You carrying this motherfucking bag for this person. And you need to start seeing that this person or this thing, this energy that you're carrying all this baggage for, is not for you. That adjustment that needs to be required, that needs to be made, is this person or this thing that you're carrying all these burdens for, that's sucking you of your energy. This is dark. All of these colors. That's a void. Half moon, half moon, half moon. None of your moons are full. So you're in the dark about something. Someone is lying to you. Or you're lying to yourself. You know they're lying. And you just staying there holding this heavy ass bag, letting them suck all your energy. For what? Forgive them, forgive yourself, and press. And move on. Some healing. All that green. Some healing needs to be done. You can't change them. They are not going to change for you, Paul 4. Or the situation is not going to change for you. You're going to give and you're going to give and you're going to hold that bag until it breaks your back. You need to see that. You're going to hold on to this bag until it breaks your back. And whoever or whatever you're holding this bag for ain't going to give a shit. You need to accept that and love yourself and move forward from it. So you already know who and what energy I'm talking about. That's draining you. You already know what it is. Start seeing the light. Or start seeing the dark. Start seeing the dark in this person or this thing so that you can let go. The more I give, the more I receive. That's love to thyself. The more I give love to myself, the more love I will get from others. And you have some codependency stuff. You are holding on to this thing or this person for dear life. You are giving too much. You are made for so much more than this bullshit you putting up with here. You have to see that. I know you see that. Put down this damn bag. Quit struggling with this thing, this person, this energy, this job, this project, this drainage of your energy source. You need to accept, forgive yourself for whatever mistakes that you have made, and let go. Forgive yourself for what situations you have put yourself into, and let go. This retrograde is the time for releasing. You can be anything you want. You are ready, go for it. Blessings as soon as you let go. You see that rainbow? That's blessings. As soon as you let go. As soon as you forgive yourself and forgive this person. That's not going to change. But you got to forgive for you. Dream big. Do what you love, play, laugh, be fabulous every day. Healing. Some healing. We are healing through the retrograde. We already know what it is that we need to heal from. We already know what it is that we need to let go of. We need to start loving ourselves more, forgiving ourselves for the mistakes that we think that we've made, for the time that we kept ourselves in this position. Forgive yourself for that. Forgive yourself for putting up with this shit for so long. It's okay. But not if you continue it. Clean it up. Something's got to go. Something's got to go in order for you to grow. We have a 3 over here, which means will. So you have to have the will and the determination to stop whatever this stuff is. This bad energy, this dark void that's coming through this reading. You have to have the will and the determination and the power and the forgiveness to start cutting out these things in your life that are not serving you. Sorry, I keep pointing at it like you can see. But that says will. And there's a 3 right there for growth, and we have 3 right here for growth. Time for a nap, rest, rejuvenation. Between worlds. So you guys dream and you see the life that you could have once you let go of the things that don't serve you. You guys consistently dream about it, but you don't take action toward it, and you need to start taking action toward it. This retrograde is the time for releasing, letting go, cut that cord. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Nice. So you are being divinely guided through this. Divinely guided. That's lovely. Trusting in yourself, trusting in your intuition, trusting in your spirit guides. Yeah, there's a lot of spirit guides in here. Trust the niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? So earlier when I was saying you already know, you can already see, you already know what you need to let go of, because you can feel it deep down in your soul. That's the niggle. You can feel it. You know what it is that you need to let go of. Trust that everything will be okay once you let go. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So this change, this letting go, this spirit coming through and cleaning your life up for you. If you don't let go, spirit is going to let go for you and take all this bad stuff out of your life. It's going to be like the rug just got ripped from underneath you. If you don't start healing and letting go, spirit is going to come through one time for you in a powerful way. But don't let spirit come through, because then that means all things must go. Everything must go. You have the power in your own free will to start seeing the things in your life that aren't serving you and getting rid of them. Instead of letting spirit come through. See that feather duster? You're just going to let spirit come through and just start shaking things up during the retrograde and just start dumping things out? Or are you going to start being more mindful to the things that aren't serving you and start trusting in your own self and your own intuition and cut them out yourself? It's all for the greater good. It's all for the greater good. It is happening for you, not to you. Let go, let go, let go. All right, Pal 4. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free to join my tribe. If you'd like a shirt like this, or anything, I make mugs and stuff like that, you go to thehoodrathippie.com, and it helps to support my channel so I can start pumping out more videos like this. I love you guys. Let go, let go, let go. I love you. The retrograde is a time for releasing, and always be mindful of your growth.
Watch them grow, perceive, devote. This is the seed, light the show. Watch them grow.